All right, we've been pretty brutal to Hasbro, rightfully so, about their Nerf blaster releases for the last, seems like forever now. But this time, I want to look at something that I know probably isn't going to be for everybody, that I know isn't going to be worth its price tag, and I know isn't even going to be that good. But I'm probably going to love it anyway, because it fits a specific niche of things that I absolutely like. And hey, it's Fortnite, a game that I don't play anymore. It's the new NERF Fortnite Flare. That's a amazingly straightforward name for a Fortnite Nerf product. This video is brought to you by Raycon with their new everyday earbuds, looking absolutely amazing with their rubbery oil-like finish, sounding even better than they look, and coming in at half the price of their competitors. Raycon wireless everyday earbuds give you 8 hours of playback and 32 hours of total battery life. They pair effortlessly to your mobile device and instantly turn on when you take them out of the case. The buttons on the side of each earbud allow you to control the music, and using the built-in microphone even allow you to answer calls without grabbing your phone. I've used my Raycons for a while now, and I love them because one charge lasts me weeks, meaning they're always ready for action and they recharge easily via wireless charging or USB-C, making them perfect for when I'm out doing my grocery shopping or working on various projects. The everyday earbuds come in 5 stylish colors, so you can pick out the perfect one for everybody on your list, and with the wide assortment of gel tips included, they'll fit every size of ear hole. All that battery life and no wires makes the Raycons a no-brainer for me, especially at their lower price point, and now with free shipping and returns, gifting has never been easier. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/Walcom S7 and use code HOLIDAY to get 15% off site-wide. Thanks again to Raycon for sponsoring this video. Front of the box shows something that I'm really into, break open loading. However, front of the box where it says break open loading also shows something I'm not into. The fact that the break open doesn't do anything. It's just a barrel, like a jolt. You break it open, you shove a dart down the barrel. The break open mechanism is nothing but cosmetic. I don't know why. Hasbro, I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm pretty confused and upset. And I really hope that changes sometime in the future. Give me something that's actually true break open. Please. Something. Besides the barrel break and the Mandalorian rifle. Something new. Now what you might not have realized, because I didn't when I first saw this blaster, is that it's a MEGA blaster. That's kind of interesting. The reason why I didn't realize it is because the MEGA darts that they show in the package look like gigantic Elite darts. Back of the box is pretty underwhelming. You got the Fortnite Heavy SR, a pretty cool blaster in my opinion at a pretty fair price. The BAR, a blaster I'm not sure if I need to actually look at, because I know it is, but if you're interested in seeing the BAR on this channel, please let me know in the comment section below. It's got a break open dart loading thing and 3 MEGA darts. That's it. Now, I should note that I only have this blaster because of Dr. Flux, who kindly gave it to me for this review because he wasn't planning on doing a video on it, and I was really excited. I can't thank him enough for that, but he only had this because of his friend Brandon, or Brendan, that handed it off to him. So thank you to those 2 people, and please make sure you check out Dr. Flux's channel. I have a link in the top right corner in the card, somewhere up here, so please subscribe. He's a good friend of mine, why wouldn't you? And with that, I want to get my hands on what looks to be one of the comfiest blasters ever. Yeah, that looks like a flare gun. It even says Super Flare on this side of it. Interesting enough. And it's a pretty big grip. It's actually a very massive grip, but it is reasonably comfortable. And it does break action, although the break action doesn't seem to do, of course, anything at all. There is no end strike rail on it, no end strike barrel, no end strike stock. It does have this little piece right here, which I love, and I overall love the aesthetics of this blaster. It looks really cool. It's a shame the hammer isn't what primes the blaster. That is just for the break action. It's actually a jolt, or a Bigshock, or a Talon. It's a giant jolt. Oh, hey, they actually do. You can't see it, but they show how to actually load the blaster and everything in the package. Hidden very well this time. Oh, they are off-colored. They're not quite Elite colored. That's too bad. They look Elite colored on the packaging. You get 3 whole MEGA darts. Easy prime. And this is for all the pyro mains out there. Oh, that had some pop to it. You can Load it from the front without brake action. Of course you can. That is remarkably decent. Wow.
Wow.
That's not bad at all. And plus, it looks cool. And, you kinda can spin it. Yeah, that's spinnable. Let's take over to the chronograph and see what she's actually hitting. All right, Fortnite Flare. Actually, a pretty good name for a flare gun. A little difficult to align. It's gonna be really difficult to align, isn't it? Let's try this again. 72 for Mega. That's actually really strong. 70. 67. 71.9. 72.1. And 71 even. That is really good for NERF Mega, because that's a much bigger dart than an Elite dart, and yet it's hitting just as hard as stock Elite. So that would mean this thing converted to shoot Elites should hit pretty darn hard. I'm very impressed. So I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. It's winter. In Washington, doing range footage outside just isn't gonna happen. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do some kind of range equivalent without going outdoors. But on the bright side of things, I do still have the target, and we do have the NERF Fortnite Flare pistol here. So I've got the 3 original darts it came with, and we're gonna see what this thing does. We're about 20 feet away from the target here. And that was pretty darn good, all things considered. I did chronograph this, and it seems to be hitting a little bit harder than a Big Shot or a Talon. Okay, so there's a little bit of a drop. Might even just be the ammo, though. Would help if we hit the target. Up next, 3 of the Whirlwind Mega darts. These were the knockoff AccuStrike Megas before we got actual AccuStrike Mega. Dead on. There we go. And now, actual AccuStrike Mega. Hey, we actually hit the target. Don't know what happened there. Those seem to work a lot better. I've got 2 more of the AccuStrike Mega. Okay, that one's stuck to the side of the barrel, I think. That might have what happened. That might have been what happened to that other shot. But when they work a heck of a lot better. That is definitely more than usable for a blaster like this. It's a bit bigger than what you'd get with a Talon or a Big Shot, but stock, it's performing pretty darn good. I love this blaster. I knew I was gonna love this blaster. It's essentially just a Big Shot or a Talon. It seems to be hitting slightly harder than a Big Shot or Talon. There's a good amount of spring weight behind it. It's a pretty long draw, but it's still just a Big Shot or a Talon, which were historically blasters that were around anywhere from $5 to $10, maybe 13 for the Talon if I'm not mistaken. And honestly, it doesn't do anything that those blasters didn't already do. The break action mechanism doesn't functionally do anything. It's just a neat gimmick, I guess. I hate when they make a breech loader that isn't actually a breech loader, and you know I'm gonna be spending my time trying to make this thing a breech loader, but it just isn't quite there. Something that can be noted where they did put a little bit of effort into the blaster is that the white stripes right here are actually rubber. They feel really good in the hand, and overall, this blaster feels exceptionally good in the hand. But this is like a $17 blaster. I think it's $16.95, which is a lot for this. And honestly, this is something that I love the aesthetic of flare guns. It's always been a thing with me. So my recommendation is it's fun, it's great. It's just a bit too expensive. If it was $12, that would be acceptable. If it was under 10, that would be even better. So this might be one that you want to catch on sale, and I'm really hoping that we can get this thing in the future to break action, load a shotgun shell, like, I don't know, maybe load like a Firefly shell into it or something, flip it back up, fire it, pull it down, and just basically use it like how you're not supposed to ever use an actual flare gun for. But it should also be noted, it's a flare gun. This is something that if you wanted this for a certain game type, cosplay or build, there's not a whole lot. I mean, you could buy an actual flare gun, but that might set some worries off. But a big Nerf branded one should be absolutely fine. It's big, it's comical, and this is one of the few times in the entire Fortnite line I'm really thankful for the blaster that we got. So I think the Fortnite Flare has a bright future, but I honestly don't think it's worth getting at its current suggested retail price. Wait for it to go down unless you absolutely have to have this thing. And I don't blame you if you have to. Thank you very much for watching this video. Chances are if you got to the end, you like what I do here. So please hit like, get subscribed, leave a comment, ring the bell, do all the algorithmic garbage to help the channel grow so you can help our hobby grow. And of course, I hope to see you in an entirely different one.
You gotta up,